Man, what is happening, YouTube family? I left out something very important. I thought about it on my way back to the house. Had to run and get me some coffee, you understand what I'm saying? But I thought about something that I neglected to say in the last video about the Lakers win last night. A very essential component to that victory last night was Marc Gasol. Now, everybody been down on Marc Gasol, except for me. I went in on him maybe once or twice, but I hadn't called for his head. I demanded him to be out of here yet. But yet in all the games, now till AD got hurt, he was doing what he needed to do with Jokic. Jokic went ham last night again. Jokic keep going ham for 35, 40 points. He's not going to do that on Marc Gasol. Trust what I'm telling you. And Marc Gasol, if given the opportunity, will start to get him some work and a little bit of punishment on the defensive end of the ball. If Vogel is smart enough to say, well, you know what? Let's call a few plays to run for Marc down on the post just so we could tire Jokic out. Because if you're not making Jokic work on the defensive end, how the hell y'all think Jokic keep getting all these points? He's not working hard on the defensive end. He's playing center. What centers are he really guarding that's giving him work? I'm not saying Marc Gasol just going to drop like he used to, but Marc Gasol is a capable offensive player. He's very nifty with the ball if he can get it on the post and you give him the opportunity. He's not just going to come out doing it so hot, but guess what? You give him an opportunity to get warmed up. Marc Gasol can get you 10 or 12 a game easy. And he only been getting you 2 or 3 a game, so I'm telling you. But the thing about it last night, I'm just not talking about his defense on Karl Anthony Towns, because every time Karl Anthony Towns got into the game, then they put Marc Gasol right back into the game. In late game situations, Marc Gasol was in the game. So, I mean, he held his own against Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns only had, I want to say 2 points in the whole second half. And you're talking about one of the best perennial big men in the NBA. But somebody had came and said, oh, this not the East, this the West. You got to have a good big man, this and that. They're going to fall out. I mean, I even said that I sound delusional. Come on now, fam. I mean, I love LeBron James, but I'm also a realist. I'm not going to be out here. I said I wanted the smoke from Brooklyn. I wanted it. But I understand it's a tough task. It's not saying the Lakers are going to get handed the championship. That's something that'll probably go 7 games. But that's what you want to see if you're a basketball fan. Hell, you don't even want to see your team. I hate watching my team win in a blowout. Like, I don't even want to see that. I want to see a game. You understand? I want to see a good mono against mono game. Do y'all understand what I'm telling you? So with that being said, Marc Gasol, he had a great game on the offensive end. I think he was 3 out of 4, 75% on threes last night. But he getting it in his sweet spot. See, Marc never really been a 3-point shooter until recently. But if he given the open look, which people are backing off of him because he hasn't been doing that well this year, hitting them, then he's going to be more than capable of doing it. And I noticed 2 of the threes that he hit last night was in the corner. And that's something that you hadn't seen a lot of. He usually around the top of the key or on the wing type shooter. So he was in the corner for both of the threes. And one of the threes that was very, very important was when Minnesota had pulled the game to within like 5 or 6 after Schroeder had the turnovers and the Travelers, and LeBron was putting them back in there. One of the great plays, and that's what I forgot to say on the last video, was LeBron James made a hell of a pass to Marc Gasol in the corner. And LeBron could have I'm telling y'all, man, this dude puts his stamp on the game. He could have easily taken a shot himself. And the way he was hitting last night, LeBron hook shot was on. His floater was on. His jump shot was on. His back away, turnaround fadeaway was on. So all these things was on. Now, man, I'm sorry, y'all, but these people gonna slide into the back of me and hit me, and then they're gonna see the old me come out. So I'm trying to be cool. But anyway, there was a hell of a pass that he made to Marc Gasol in the corner to hit that 3. So what I'm saying is LeBron could have easily took that shot. He could have easily took that shot himself, but he know he's trying to build the confidence of his teammates and let him know that he trusts them. And that's why, and letting Marc Gasol, that's why we brought you here, big fella. A lot of people might think, well, damn, LeBron probably think Marc Gasol trash. Man, LeBron gonna try to get Marc Gasol traded. No. And I'm telling y'all, rumors are swirling. And a lot of people think Blake Griffin, so used to calling him Snake Griffin for so many years when he used to go against Zebo, and Zebo used to just punish him. But anyway, we're gonna talk about that. But I'm saying, if they buy Blake Griffin out of his contract and Blake Griffin comes to LA, Blake Griffin has really been able to stretch the floor. He hadn't always been a three-point shooter, but he's turned into a pretty decent three-point shooter, and that's what the Lakers need. I would dare say he shoots a three-point ball better than Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is not really a three-point shooter. He's capable of hitting them. He's capable, but you're not going to consider him a three-point shooter. But Blake Griffin, he has the ability to really stretch the floor now, which is going to create space in the paint for the Lakers. Because if Marc can stretch, think about it. If Marc can stretch the floor, he started hitting threes. Then you got Blake Griffin who could stretch the floor. And then you put in KCP and you got Schroeder and LeBron. You stretching the floor all the way out. So then you're going to get LeBron in the ISO at the top of the key. And once you get LeBron in the ISO at the top of the key, he going to pretty much take anybody off the dribble. It's still nobody in the game right now that's gonna really stop LeBron from getting past them in a one-on-one situation. If you think it is, put their name in the comments, because I like to see it. Because off the dribble, and I mean, he has lost some of his lateral quickness, and I have seen him get denied going to the basket with some of these younger players who have been playing great defense. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about like in the post when they're already there and he tried to make a quick move. You know, they can laterally get with it, but I'm talking about at the top of the key. And then you're going to be able to have somebody come out and get a pick, which is going to get them either in a mismatch, or if you fight through the screen, LeBron is smart enough to roll and kick it back out for the pick and pop, or even let the big man roll for the pick and roll, because we haven't seen a lot of that with Marc Gasol. I'm going to tell y'all what, y'all better stop BSing, because I'm going to tell y'all what, I saw for years Marc Gasol and Mike Conley play the pick and roll game to a T. They played the pick and roll game to a T. You understand what I'm telling you? So with all that being said, look for Marc Gasol minutes to be increased, because with Anthony Davis out, his minutes are going to have to be increased. But I'm looking for him to play better. I mean, he's a perennial all-star. He has been. He's not an all-star now, of course, with the numbers that he's putting up. But his high IQ, I saw him so many times last night. Like you think, oh, well, Marc is not a rim protector. He's not the type person who's gonna he's not gonna get a lot of block shots and be athletic and get up in the air and play above the rim. Of course not. But I saw him force so many Minnesota guards who were penetrating to the lane and penetrating to the cup, make them alter their shot, or either dribble back out, dribble to the lane and keep dribbling baseline and bring it back out, because he denied them. And then on a couple of plays where he got a block, when they tried to go reverse, he was there for help, on the weak side. So he's very intelligent when it comes to doing what he does. So just look for Marc Gasol minutes to go up. But I had to come back to you all and make a video about that, because I neglected to put that in the last breakdown of the game. So put your thoughts in the comments below what you think about Marc Gasol play. If you think that he is capable of continuing to anchor the Lakers defense as far as being a center, especially with Anthony Davis out. I have more than enough trust in him and in Montrezl Harrell, but I would like to see Drummond, or I would like to see Blake Griffin would be nice. So if you think, put your comments below, who do you think would be a better acquisition, which I'm going to make another video maybe tomorrow to see the landscape and who I think the best potential people would be for the Lakers to land, and who they would be willing to give up to get potential pieces. But the good thing about Blake Griffin is he'll be bought out of his contract. So if that's the case, then the Lakers could maybe get away with that, with not having to give up too much and just pay a luxury tax. So that's something we can get into more later. But I just had to chime back in and let everybody know the game that Marc Gasol played last night, because for those of you who did not watch the game or weren't able to watch the game and only saw the highlights, of course, the highlights mainly is always going to be of the main person scoring, which that was LeBron James. So I'm pretty sure you saw all those highlights, but you didn't see the integral things in the game that people like Marc Gasol was doing. So with all that being said, this is your boy B New. I'm saying right on to the real. I'm saying much love to y'all haters. I'm out. Peace.